You'll vote for God, of course. Whoever wins, Christ is still king. Hello my siblings in Christ, I'm Bojan, and in this video I will tell you precisely for whom to vote. I'm currently on Crete, and I'm doing the best with what I have. I don't have my scanner, so I'm using a tablet, making drawing anything symmetrical a real nightmare. In the case you can't tell, I'm not really good at digital drawing. This will be a quick video. I have beaches to go to. The backdrop to this video is the 2024 American presidential election, but you can use this video for whenever. Most of us live in democracies, or systems that claim to be democracies. Ultimately, your decision to vote or abstain from voting should be based on your conscience, guided by Christian ideals and good arguments. Now, you may want to vote, but do not know for whomst. It is not my job to tell you for whom to vote. I'm not rich, but fear not. The luminaries of the Orthodox Church have the answer on what criteria to use. Note the wording here. The Orthodox Church per se does not tell its members to vote, or for whom to vote. That does not mean that there are no opinions on the subject. After all, it's God's command for us to be exemplary citizens, insofar as being good citizens does not make us go against God's commandments. As far as the luminaries, first let us check on St. Paisios of the Holy Mountain. He said, "Vote for the one you believe is the best, the one who loves God and our country." But when he would hear the answer, "They're all the same, Father," he would say, "Well, look here, all olive trees are the same. All of them are affected by the same disease called Dakos. However, some are affected 100% by it, others 80%, and others 50%. Since we are in need of olive trees, we have to look for the ones that are affected the least. When we go to vote, we should always bear in mind two things. A. How much the candidate loves God and is thus a conscious member of the church, and B. How much he loves his country and looks solely after its interest and not his own. If someone uses another criterion to vote, he is acting out of self-interests and is not behaving like a true Christian. Later on, divine justice will allow him to pay for his mistake." Elder Ephraim of Arizona had a similar approach, though with a tad more negative twist. Look, they both have horns. You have to vote for the one with the smaller horns. What both of these elders are essentially saying is, vote for the least bad option. I would like to add some of my criteria as well. First, were these candidates in power previously? If these candidates were in power previously, did you live better during their times? Was the type of life you had influenced by powers outside of their control? Second, if they were in power previously, what was their track record? Did they fulfill their promises from earlier elections? Third, did they start or perpetuate wars in other countries? Fourth, how do they treat the unborn? Fifth, how do they treat the poorest of the poor? Sixth, how do they treat their opponents? And finally, seventh, are they Christian? Are they devout Christians? How do their policies align with Christianity? I would like to add something to the final bit. Be on guard for two things. First, religious practices by politicians tend to be performative, and second, notwithstanding that, any religious practices by politicians, depending on the country, can draw just as much as push away potential voters. That's about it. Honestly, I could talk about this subject for hours, and neither I nor you would be none the wiser. You may think that you shouldn't vote because everybody's the same. Still, you might be wrong. Go and vote. Thank you patrons and donors for your support. The links to the donation platforms as well as the merch store are in the description. Bye!